Hey there, friends. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully you guys are out there and able to join me live right here in my stamp studio. Good morning, friends. It's Wow Wednesday today. All right. So Wow Wednesday means that this is the last Wednesday of the month and we're going to do some wow projects. So good morning, Sharon. So come on into my studio. Good morning, everybody. Some of my friends are joining me. I love it. So I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds just to come on in, say hello. Good morning, Vicki. Glad to have you guys here. So as I was saying, the last Wednesday of the month is Wow Wednesday. So this used to be an in-person class way back before COVID, and now it is an online class, so I can share some wow projects with all of you guys. So let's see what we have going on here in Stamp World. Happy Wednesday, Sandy. Same to you. Hard to believe that August is almost gone, right? It's unbelievable. Kay's here, Debbie's here, Maria's here. Oh my gosh, all my phone friends are coming. I love it. All right, so just a quick reminder, guys, we have these 2 mini catalogs available right now. We've got our holiday mini, or as we call it, the July through December, or JD mini, and it's celebration. Are you guys taking advantage of celebration and all the free products that we have available? We are going to play with one of those products today, and we are playing with the Peaceful Prince Designer Series paper. So even though it is hot and humid as heck in Pennsylvania, and we are heading into September, it's time to start thinking about Christmas, right? It's going to be here before we know it. So I have 2 cool, I'm going to call them wow cards, but they're fun folds. I've had some requests for fun. Oh, my dog's yakking in my studio. That's awesome. I've had requests for fun folds. So we're going to do 2 little fun folds here. So anyway, guys, don't forget we've got celebration going on. So every time you have a $50 or $100 purchase, you get to choose something from this catalog for absolutely free. I'm going to tell you, this is a little bit of a sleeper, I think, and we're going to play with this at some point here. This is the Bedazzling DSP. And did you guys get this? I kind of looked at it and I was like, oh, it's okay. But when you get it in person, oh my goodness, is it sparkly and so much fun to work with. So my to-go class for September is actually going to focus on that little mini pack of Designer Series paper. And then, of course, I'm in love with these friends. I mean, how can you not love this little penguin and the polar bear and the cute little fox? So anyway, lots and lots of goodies available for free during celebration. So I want to say real quick, I'm not sure everybody is aware, but I do offer a challenge during celebration to earn your spot at my VIP after party. So it will happen in October after celebration has ended, and we will have a special Zoom after party. So that's where all the VIPs get to come and hang out. So you can earn your spot there and get an invitation. We had a ball last time. We looked at some new sneak peek products that are coming in the next mini catalog and next celebration. I know, it's insane, right? So we have a celebration coming up in January, and we also have a new occasions or January through July mini catalog. So we looked at some sneak peeks, we did some stamping, we played some games, and we hung out with each other. Sharon Rowland says, can you color the bedazzling paper? Yes, girl, you totally can color it. So I have not colored it, but I just had a talk with a friend of mine, and she colored hers. So she did the spritzer. So put your re-inker and water, or you could probably use some alcohol in there. Spritz your bedazzling paper, and then she put just a little coating of hairspray over top of it to hold the color on, because the color didn't want to stay. It was coming off on her hands, so you need to have a sealant over it. Now, I haven't tried it myself. I am a little leery of coloring with my blending brushes, just because I'd be afraid that the grit of the paper might damage the brushes, but like I said, I have not tried it. The other thought was to color with blends, and I feel the same way, like it could damage the blend tip, because it really is a rough paper. It's very almost sandpapery. So anyway, but you can color it with spritzers and re-inker, absolutely. So if it seems like it's not staying, do a little spritz of hairspray on there, and she said it worked perfect. So just to make sure you guys are aware, you can earn your spot into my VIP event when you have purchases of $150 during celebration, or if you host your own party, which is $150, or maybe a class or an event, or if you join my team, you will get an invitation to join my VIP event, and we do have a lot of fun. All right, so just a quick reminder, oh my goodness, we should talk about the Celebration Join special, right? Just in case any of you guys are out there who are not demonstrators, I know lots of you guys that's not a word, have taken advantage of a join special at some point because you know that's your best value. And a lot of you demos out there know that you can get 20 to 25% off of your orders. So if you're not a demo and you are ordering regularly, you might consider that the starter kit's your best value. So it's $99 right now. You get $126 in product of your choice. And then you get to pick out during celebration a free bundle. So if any of these bundles are on your wish list, why not get it for free? Absolutely. Love free stuff. All you need, Maria, it went real quick. I saw all you need is one $150 party through me. It has to be through me. So if you have $150 in orders total during celebration, so August and September, if all of your purchases total 150, you get an invitation. This is an extension through me. Orders have to come through me as your demo. Or if you host your own party, your own book party, your own 150 can be your own personal order. I mean, I do it all the time, right? And I'm sure we're all in the same boat. So easy to order $150 in one shot, no problem. Or maybe an online party. I have lots of people that are doing book parties and online parties and stuff because we still aren't all quite back to normal because of COVID. So anyway, hopefully that makes sense to you. All right, quick reminder, you are hanging out right now on Jody Brechbill Stampin' Queen Facebook page. If you have not followed my page, go ahead and do that. Also, while you're on, you may notice that there is a little bell that is in the video. If you click that little bell, it allows you to subscribe so you get an alert every single time, a notification whenever I am live so you don't miss anything. Hey, Kathy, I'm glad you're here. Oh, Maria, you're so sweet. So sweet. I wish too. I wish we were closer too. We could hang out together. All right, kids. A lot of you guys were commenting because I've trained you well during the summer. It is still summer school. I still have my summer school challenge. So make sure you comment here. It is roll call time. So I go back through and all of you guys who have commented here, you get a ticket into the bucket and the bucket is getting full. It is getting full. So I am adding tickets to the bucket all the time, and we're going to have a winner announced the end of the summer. So you get one ticket for attending classes or my lives, one ticket for each $30 purchase, 2 tickets for a special class. That's one that's not on my regular schedule. 3 tickets for bringing a new friend to class, 5 tickets for hosting your own party or event, 10 tickets for joining my team. So don't forget, if you're coming on, comment here so you can get a ticket in the bucket. And I am giving away 2 $25 shopping sprees. Woo-hoo! All right, let's go ahead. Let's do a little stamping, and then we might talk a little bit later about some other things we have going on. Because I heard you guys are here for Wow Wednesday. All right, as I mentioned, hold the phone, kids. Guess what we forgot to do? Prize Patrol. All right. So last week I was giving away these real cute little shapes. These are great to embellish your cards and make really, really cute little shaker cards. So this was last week's Prize Patrol. Aren't they cute little stars and hearts and circles? So pretty. And our winner chicken dinner is my friend Beth Reeker. I don't think I've seen Beth's name pop up, but congratulations, Miss Beth. You have a little goodie coming your way. So every week I give away a prize. So it's always important to come on. Make sure you like, love, comment, and share in order to get your name in the drawing. And let's see what we're giving away this week. We're going to give away a paper sample of the Simply Elegant Designer Series paper. This is a little 6x6 sample pack here, and it's got all these gorgeous pieces in here. I love this paper. just so, as they say, it is just simply elegant. So there's one side, and then when you flip it over, you've got the metallics on that side. So all you need to do, like I said, like, love, comment, and share. Come on back next week. Join me for What's Up Wednesday and see who the winner is. All right, now we can get to business, can't we, kids? All right, we're going to play with Peaceful Prince, and of course, we're going to play with the Peaceful Deer. So this is a bundle. We got the stamp set, and we also have the coordinating punch. So let's see. This one is a freebie. Don't forget, that paper really is beautiful and totally free with a $50 purchase. It is a 12 by 12 size. I just cut it down so you can see all of the fronts and the backs. Okay, let me get myself situated here because I have little space and lots of stuff. All right, so here we go. Let's, all righty. So we're going to create this card right here. Super cute. Hello, Susan. Glad to have you with us. It's got a little belly band on here. So when you slide the belly band off, it's leaking glitter from that really pretty glitter ribbon. We're going to flip it open. And there's the inside of your paper, and we're going to create a cute little pocket, okay? So this is a great way to help with the guilt of designer series paper. So a lot of times we love both sides, and we don't know which side we want to use. We hate to cover it up. This is a great way that you get to see both sides of the DSP, and we have a little pocket here. So Christmas is coming. You maybe are going to be gifting some money or some gift cards. You could put that right down inside there. This would make a great wedding gift, shower gift, birthday, all kinds of stuff just by changing out your DSP. But then if you wanted to, you could just put a little piece of cardstock in here and they would just pull that out. Maybe your Christmas photo would go in there. How cute would that be? So let's see how to make this card. We're going to start off, and I always like to tell you guys, I will put the dimensions in, when I edit this video, the dimensions will be in the description, okay? So don't worry if you didn't catch everything. I'll write the description, or write it down in the description. So you're going to need an 8 by 10 1/4 piece of designer series paper. And now that I say that, I think I lied. Let me look at my notes. I did. I totally lied to you. So let's see where the lie is. Okay. The lie is just right here. And I don't have a pen to fix it. You need a 10 1/2 by 8 piece of paper, which is what I have. I cut it and I just wrote my note wrong. So we have an 8-inch by 10 1/2 piece of designer series paper. I do like to pick I can't speak. Is it Monday? No, it's Wednesday. Get with it, Brechbill. I do like to pick a pattern that doesn't have an up or down. So that way I don't have to worry too much about when I score and I fold that I have something upside down. So I like this one because I don't have to worry about what's the right side up or not. But I always like to make a mess on some scrap cardstock. So this is just junky white cardstock I have laying around, because you'll see I did make a mess right there. And so that's a bad score. So I was able to figure that out before I ruined my good piece of paper. So I like to take that, make myself a little template, and then I'm good to go, okay? So we're gonna cut and we're gonna score this, and I thought it'd be easier to show you on white because a lot of times it doesn't show real well on this designer paper. So we're gonna take our Simply Scored, and when I'm scoring designer paper, I like to make sure I'm using the fatter stylus end so that I don't punch through and rip my paper. So I've got my short side, my 8-inch side at the top, and I need to score at 4 inches. So I'm coming the whole way down here at 4 inches, okay? Then I'm going to do a quarter turn. So I've got my 10 1/2 side at the top, and I am going to score that at 5 1/4. So basically what you've just done is score this panel in half. So that's all we need. Now the other thing I like to do, I just covered up all my tools with my shade because I have some sun glare coming in my studio. The sun is bright and shiny. So I like to make my folds. It helps me see where I need to cut a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just gonna make those folds. Crease with my bone folder here. So if you don't have a score, you could just fold these in half, not a problem at all. Okay, so there we are. Now what we need to do is we need to get rid of this quadrant right here. We're gonna cut that out. You could do it with scissors, but I'm not real good at cutting that straight. So I'm gonna use my, my paper trimmer. So here's what we end up with, right? There it is, 8 across, 10.5 inches long. Don't look at that, that's a lie right there. And this is what we're gonna do is cut that quadrant out. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my score line right in there, and I'm just gonna cut right down to the next score line. And the nice thing is you'll use this panel for something else. So you've got this for another card. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have this, we are gonna fold this piece in, and I'm gonna just be careful with it because I cut it a little off track there. So I'm just gonna use my bone folder, kind of fix it a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna very carefully take this corner and fold it back. So you want to be cautious because you don't want to start to rip it. It is paper, so we don't want to be too aggressive. We're just going to carefully fold that back. If you want to score it, you totally could, but I did just fine with a bone folder and a little bit of patience. Okay, so let's go ahead and attach this flap down. We don't need it. This is what's creating our pocket, right? Okay, so there's our pocket right there. And this one's gonna be opposite of the one I made and showed you. So now open this back up and we're gonna create the rest of our pocket. So we only want some adhesive right here and right down here. And you know what? I'm gonna use tear and tape because I don't want it to pop open. And if I had money or a gift card in there, it might fall out and we don't want that. So I am gonna use some tear and tape. Tombow multi-purpose glue would work. So would, I'm having trouble seeing. I'm trying to see through the camera. Hello. And your Seal Plus would be great too. So you just want to do right down here at the bottom. We don't want adhesive anywhere else because we need it to be a pocket, right? There we go. So we're just going to close that and ta-da. Cute little pocket, right? Now this one is going to flap down here and now that's our front. I got a huffy dog with me today. Can you guys hear him? Oh, we have deliveries on the farm today, so he's going to have to let you guys know that there's somebody out there. Danger, danger. All right, so now we're going to flip that over to the back. Make sure you have your back when we're putting our adhesive on. And we're going to attach that to a 1/4 sheet of black cardstock. There we are. All right, so now we're ready to just do some doctoring, okay? So ahead of time, I cut out a piece of basic white with our stitched shape no, Stitch So Sweetly dies. I love these dies. And I'll tell you what's happening, kids. They're getting forgotten because the scallop contour dies are so cool. And those are actually over with my Patty, who's doing some die cutting for me, so I didn't have them. And so I was like, oh, Stitch So Sweetly will get you guys back out again. And it worked perfectly for this one. So I am going to attach a piece of white. Well, let's stamp it first, just in case. We should have a little uh-oh. Let's stamp first, because if I should mess up, I can always flip it over, right? So I'm going to stamp this sentiment, sending love and peace this season. So we got that one in just Memento Black. Now I can attach those two together. And again, I'll make sure you guys have dimensions so you know exactly what's going on. All right, so I did, from that designer series paper, I took the punch. So on this one, I used, that's funny, Sharon. He does that too. When I'm on other videos and dogs bark, he runs around the house trying to find them. That's too funny. So he would love to probably bark and hang out with your dogs too. So on the designer series paper, there are actually deer pre-printed that coordinate with the punch. So I did punch out a deer from the DSP. But for this one, I just took another pattern and punched out the deer. So this is this buffalo check? Is that what that would be called maybe? Or plaid, I don't know. You could call it either, I guess. And we're just going to put a couple dimensionals here on that little deer. And it's a girl deer. She doesn't have any antlers. Or I guess boy deer sometimes don't have antlers too, I'm thinking. All right, so that little deer is just going to hang out right here. Then when you die cut, or when you're cutting your DSP at 10.5 by 8, you end up with a leftover strip. So let's use it. So I cut the leftover strip is 1.5 by 10. And I'm just going to wrap this around. This is what we would call a little belly band. And that way it's going to match. So now your inside matches your outside, and it's pretty. So when you do a belly band, I just folded it. You want to fold it tight enough that it will slip on and off, but not too tight that it will fall off. So we're just going to attach that down here. So I do a little bit on each edge and attach that belly band. There we are. Now I'm going to grab some of that pretty ribbon. This is the glitter ribbon, organdy glitter ribbon, and we're going to wrap a piece around here. It does shed a little bit of glitter. So now we have, not bad at all, but every now and then you'll find some sparkles here and there. So I've got a piece like that. Do a little swatch of adhesive right there. Is that what you call that? A swatch? So now we have glitter ribbon in black and white. Perfect for the holidays. Another little bit of ribbon or adhesive to hold that down. Tack that like that. Perfect. Now I need to attach this panel, and I don't want the panel on anything else except that belly band, right? Or our card won't open and we'll be upset with ourselves. So I'm just going to put a couple dimensionals here to give it some stability because it's a wide panel. The other thing I do is kind of stick it to the ribbon to make sure that it doesn't want to come off. Now you totally could wrap your ribbon the whole way around and tie yourself a bow, but sometimes I need a friend, like I need somebody's finger to stick in the bow. So I like to make it 2 pieces so that I can do it myself. And I don't waste ribbon. So there we are. Now I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to tie myself a bow. And we're just going to glue dot that on the end. Scissors, yep. All right, and that ribbon, that pretty ribbon, is in the Holiday Mini, or the JD Mini it's called. And I will forever call it holiday. I just can't get out of it. It's what it is. It's all the holiday stuff. So I'm going to futz around with my ribbon here. Fiddle, 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 fiddle. Make it pretty. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Hello, friends. Lots of you guys are coming on. I love it. Grab myself a little snot dot. Actually, I'm going to do 2 just to make sure it sticks where I want it. Okay, and we're just going to put that right there. Trim off, get rid of my glitter shed. There we are. Trim the extras. And we need some bling, don't we? Yes, we need some bling. Did I bring some with me here? I don't see it, but I know exactly where I left it. All right, so I did use some holiday bling, the holiday gems, and you could use the matte black dots would be pretty. The silver would be pretty, but I am going to, would the yellow be pretty? Or should we stick with red? Oh, you know what else? We forgot to put a greeting on the inside. All right, you tell me what color. There's green here, there's red, and there's yellow. You guys tell me what you think we should put on for bling. And let me see if I can find the inside piece. I have this piece here. I don't know which it belongs to because I have another card coming up. So let's go ahead. I have a 2-inch circle here that I got from the, what do they call it? Layering circles. And we'll stamp our little sentiment here. And then I've got some little pine trees. So these come in the stamp set. It is you're right, Susan. It is a really good use of the designer series paper. You actually use the whole piece. So you use 3/4 of it to make this card. And then of course you have that other quarter panel to make another card. So it does use the entire piece of designer series paper. So I thought that was a great idea. I need a scrap piece because I don't want ink on that. All right, I just grabbed a little scrap piece here. So I've got some shaded spruce, and I know that my shaded spruce is a little bit, I don't have black ones with me right now. I have the holiday gems. So I've got green, red, and yellow. The black ones would be pretty, but they're up in a cupboard, and I don't want to grab those. So I think black would be pretty too. Maybe if you guys are all saying black, maybe I need to go grab them. So I didn't want that so dark. I wanted it just to be a little bit of a shade lighter. So I'm going to stamp off just like that. And I thought, because I did use the green, so we could put green on the front. So we're going to slide that belly band off, open it up, and attach this to the inside as our little greeting. So this would be where you could sign it if you're going to tuck in some money or a note card or something like that. Slide that back on. And okay, maybe we'll do red and green. How about that? That's totally Christmas. So let's do red and green. Let's do a big one here. And then we'll do a green one down there. That's kind of pretty, red and green. There we go. And there's the one, whoops, this belly band came off. This is the one that I did using the opposite side of the paper. So it's just an opposite side, and then I use the deer and punch that out from the designer series paper. Pretty cool, right? All right, do you guys want to see another project? All right, I'm running out of space. Okay, so real quick, before we move on to the next one, I do want to tell you real real quick about the Haunts and Harvest paper pumpkin. So paper pumpkin in September is usually treats, fall, and Halloween themed. And it is the same for this year. So we've got this real cool little box, right? It looks like wood grain. And right now we are in subscription up until September 10th. You can actually subscribe to get this paper pumpkin. You can either subscribe by monthly, which means you will pay each month and it will auto ship to your door, or you can do prepaid subscriptions, okay? So by prepaid, you can pay one time and you can get 1, 3, 6, or 12 months. If you do 3, 6, or 12 prepaid subscription, you get free celebration items. So that's really a good thing to think about. But I wanted to make sure you guys know, because lots of people are always asking me, is September's going to be Halloween themed? Not necessarily Halloween, you have a choice. So you can make it Halloween, or you could choose to do fall themed treats. But the cool thing is this box itself is a craft project. So there are directions and it is made to turn into a cute little wheelbarrow that will hold your treats. So if you have questions or you would like to subscribe or talk more about that, let me know and I can tell you the different options that you have in order to take advantage of the Haunts and Harvest paper pumpkin kit. The other thing I wanted to share was about our Hope box. So this is August paper pumpkin kit and it was focusing on hope. This box was created, sorry, mine had a little bit of a challenge getting here in the mail, but this kit was created by our founder, Shelly Gardner, the founder of Stampin' Up. Now, what happened during the end of July, beginning of August, is there was a glitch in the system and people were not able to subscribe and get the kit. So what we've decided to do for the next couple days is offer this kit as a purchase. You can flat out buy this particular paper pumpkin. There is no subscription required. You can go online and purchase it right out of my online store, or you can message me and I can take care of it for you. I think it is, I didn't look at the price. Maybe one of you demos out there will remember. It's either $19 or $22. I can't quite remember, but it really is beautiful. So you're going to get a blackberry spot. You're going to get some gorgeous blackberry ribbon. This is exclusive. You will not get this anywhere else. A beautiful stamp set. Just a note of hope. Where there is, and then you have the word hope. Where there is faith, miracles happen. This, I don't know what that says. There is faith, always hope, because you never know what tomorrow will bring. Such an amazing sentiment set here. There's our founder, Shelly, with the kit she designed. And it's always like a present. I love the paper pumpkin kits because they just make you feel so special. So, ooh, I see some iridescent sequins. You're going to get envelopes and you're going to get everything you need to create these cards. So here's your cards right here. Everything you need to make those, and you can decorate your box, and it can be a hope box. So it could be your own personal box, or maybe you're going to put the cards in it and give it as a gift. There's lots of things that you can do with this, but this kit is available until August 31st as a straight up purchase. No subscription required. So if you need more information about that, definitely let me know. But I wanted to make sure you guys were aware, because I think what happens a lot of times is the paper pumpkin kits come and everybody sees what is in them and how pretty it was, and then it's too late to get them. So I want to make sure everybody is aware of the Hope box. All right, now, real quick, just to always let you know, you can shop 24/7 in my online store. Just hop right over to jodybrechbill.stampinup.net. This is August host code. You'll put that in at checkout. And if you're not ready to shop online, no worries. Just message me and I can help you out with your order. Absolutely not a problem. All right, kiddos, we got one more project to make. So let me make some more space. And we're going to do another fun fold using the cute little deer. Oh, you know what? I also, when I made that with the deer, I also did one with the whimsical trees. So you could totally do this with a different DSP and a different stamp set. So there is the same card, same project with the whimsical trees. We just slide our little belly band off here, and there's our inside with our cute little pocket. And that is the Peaceful Cabin Designer Series paper. Oh, so gorgeous. Hey, Mary Ellen. Hey, Thelma. I'm seeing some friends popping on now. So if you guys are a little bit late to the party, no problem. You can just go back and re-watch. All right, now we're ready to move on to the next one. Okay. My goodness, I don't have enough space. All right, so I have myself a piece of thick white. And we're gonna make this card. I sometimes call this an inside out card. I don't know if it has another name or not, but it does fold back. Good morning, Diane. It does fold back so it will fit in a regular envelope, but then it has these little pull out panels so it could sit up on somebody's desk, and then you could sign your sentiment and your greeting on the back side. So we're gonna create that today. So we've got, oh, I lost my stylus. There we are. We need that, it's kind of important. So I've got my thick whisper white, 5.5 by 8.5, and I have got the 8.5 inch side at the top, and I'm going to score at 2 inches, 3 1/8, 5 3/8, and 6.5. So there's our card base. Now I have 2 panels to go on the side, and I want to use this die cut or this embossing folder that will go into the little baby boss. So I woke our baby boss up. Gonna put my cardstock in there, and we're gonna make him do a little work today. He's so cute. He loves whenever I make him work. All right, maybe he's not gonna work today. I think this said this is a 3D folder. Let's see, am I doing it right, or is it he just giving me a fit? I didn't have it lined up well. And so we're gonna get these really, really cool 3D embossed snowflakes. Aren't they neat? So let's do one more. And these panels, what size are they? 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. Even you can use the emboss side or the deboss side. Either way, it's very pretty both ways. All right, thank you, baby. You did a good job. You can go back to bed. Alrighty, so now we're going to attach those panels to the end here. So they're going to fit right on both ends. There we go. Then I have a piece of the Designer Series paper. This one is 2 by 5 1/4, and that goes in the middle. Ahead of time, I cut out one of the Stitch So Sweetly, and we're gonna stamp some trees. And again, I want them a little bit lighter, so I'm gonna just stamp off one time, and they're gonna hang out down here in the corner. And our sentiment in black. Alrighty, now we're good here. Where's my deer? Okay, so ahead of time, I punched out one of the deer from that designer series paper, right? It looks like this. Okay, so there are deer that go both ways, right? Now, when you look at your punch, you can tell that that's not going to work, right? Because that deer's going the wrong way. So how did I punch one out? Well, I went old school and I flipped this paper over and I held it up against the window and I let the light shine through and I traced out the deer with a pen and then lined up my punch. So you'll see some other demos telling you some different ways to do it with like a piece of acetate or something like that. But for me, it was just easier. Taped it right up to the window, saw my deer through, traced it with a pen, boom, punched out, and there she is. Now, I do want her to be a boy, so we're going to punch 2 antlers out here. And one came out and the other went flying. Where did it go? That's not it. Maybe she's going to be a one-horned. Oh, well, we can put, oh, there it was still in the punch. All right, so let's just take some glue dots. And what I did was just put a glue dot right on the middle of the back of her head. And now we have Bambi. Just stuck. There we go. Ta-da, easy as that. Alrighty, so now I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of my little label here and attach that to my card. Now remember, you only want them in the middle, otherwise your card won't fold quite right. I guess we should fold our card. How about that? So we need to fold. These are going to come forward. And then this one goes backward. Oh, I hope so you'll make them, Susan, and then you can show us what you made. So you are right now hanging out on my page and my business page, but if you guys head over to Stamp with Jody B, that's my Facebook group, and it's a little bit more personal. Let me see if I have, yeah. If you guys head over to this group, that's my VIP group, and you can do a lot more things in groups than you can do on pages. So if you guys head over there and ask to join, you can share the projects that you're making. So if you guys are making these folds, share them. Hop over to Stamp with Jody B and let us see what you made. I also do giveaways over there too. Every month I give away a paper pumpkin. Every Friday we play fun games. All right, so there is our fold. Okay, now I am going to put this little deer on with some dimensionals. So a pop a dot and a pop a dot. Oh, look it. Because I changed the direction of the deer, I forgot to change the direction of my trees. Daggone. I wonder if... How good do we think I am? Think I can stamp some trees on there? And we'll just have 2 sets of trees? So do as I do, or do as I say, not as I do, right? So if you change the direction of your deer, make sure you move your trees over to the other side of the forest. Oh my goodness. All right, stamp off. And, oh, no one will ever know. Don't tell anyone I did that. Don't tell anyone about my mess up. That's all right. He's just jumping in the woods there. And there we go. Now, I did grab myself, love this ribbon, that black checkered ribbon. So I tied a little bow, and we're gonna look for we're gonna stick that on with some glue dots. There we are, and I can trim my edge. It's a little frayed there. And there is our cute little fun fold. Yay! All right, so we made that one today. And we made this one today. All right, kids, I'm so glad you joined me for Wow Wednesday. It's not crazy difficult. Sometimes Wow class is just doing something a little bit different. Sometimes it's over the top and very time consuming. But I thought these were cute little fun folds that we could use and utilize a lot of that DSP, especially because it's free until the end of September. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Don't forget to follow my page and check the little bell so that you get alerts every time that I go live. And I hope you have a great week, guys, and come on back and check out What's Up Wednesday next week right here at 10 o'clock. Bye, friends.